In this video, we are asked to do what? Obtain the differential what? Equation associated with what? The solution y equals what? A exponential 2x plus what? B exponential x plus what? Plus c. Okay. Now, to form the differential equation from this, okay, the first thing you need to identify is what? The number of what? Arbitrary what? Constants in the function. Now, what do I mean by arbitrary constant? All this letter A, B, C are what? Our arbitrary constant from what? This given function. Now, the number of arbitrary constants determine what? The degree of what? The differential equation. And even we have only what? A and B in this what? Given function. That means the differential equation of this function must be what? Of degree 2. But here we have 1, 2, 3. So we're expecting what? The degree of what differential equation is what? Is third degree. Okay. So first thing to do is what? Differentiate this function up to 3 times because we have 3 arbitrary what? Constants. Let's go. Now differentiating this, we have y prime. Y prime simply means what? Dy over what? Dx. That is what differentiating y with respect to what? X. Is that okay? So y prime is what? When we differentiate what? A exponential 2x. When you differentiate this 2x, we're going to have 2, right? Multiply this function by that 2, we have what? 2a exponential what? 2x. That is how to differentiate what? Exponential what? Function, right? Good. Plus, when you differentiate this, it's going to give us what? Back our b exponential s, because when you differentiate x, give you 1. 1 times this will still give you what? Back that. Okay. Plus differentiate c. Remember that c is constant, it's like number. And whenever we differentiate what? A number, it gives you what? 0. So when you differentiate c, you're going to have what? A 0. Now differentiate this again. So call it what? Y prime prime. Y prime prime simply means what? D2y what? Dx squared, because we are taking the second derivative of what? Of y. Right? Good. So when we differentiate this again, 2x, we differentiate the 2x, going to give us 2. 2 multiply this gives us what? 4a exponential 2x. Differentiate this again, it's going to give us what? B exponential x. Okay, so we're going to differentiate it up to 3 times because we have 3 what? Arbitrary what? Constants. So taking this, we're going to have y prime prime prime. This simply means what? The 3y, the x what? Cube. Okay, it means that we're going to differentiate y up to what? 3 times. So when we differentiate this one, 2x will give us 2. 2 multiplied by 4 is what? 8a exponential 2x plus what? Differentiate this, is going to give us what? B exponential what? X. Now let us call this equation 1. Okay, let us call this equation 2, and let us call this what? Equation 3. Now, our aim is to do what? Eliminate all these arbitrary constants. That's our target. So, what are we going to multiply equation 1, equation 2, and equation 3? So, everything here will clear up. That is it. That is what? The next step. Now, let's all think of what? We'll look at this, look at this. When we multiply this by 2, equation 1 by 2, we're going to have what? 4 here. Okay? 4 plus 8 is what? Is 12. So when we multiply equation 2 by minus 3, we're going to have what? Minus what? 12. So that minus 12 plus 12 is 0. Okay. And the same thing is applicable. When we multiply this by 2, we're going to have 2 of this. Multiply this by minus 3, we're going to have minus 3 of this. That means 1 plus 2 is what? Is 3. And 3 take away 3 is gone. So the best thing to do is to multiply what? Equation 1 by 2. Okay, then multiply what? Equation what? 2 by what? Minus 3. Then will remain our equation what? 3. That way. Let us go. Multiply equation 1 by 2. We're going to have what? 2y prime, which is equals what? 2 multiply this give us what? 4a exponential what? 2x. Multiply this by 2. We're going to have what? 2b what? Exponential x. Okay? Call it equation what? 4. Then multiply this, we're going to have what? Minus 3 what? Y prime prime. 3 times, minus 3 times 4 is what? Is minus 12 what? A exponential 2x Then minus times plus b exponential x is going to give us what? Minus 3 what? B exponential x, right? Good. Call this equation what? Equation 5. Then let's bring equation 3 back. We're going to have y, okay? We're going to have what? Y prime 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 is equals what? 8 what? A exponential what? 2x plus b exponential what? X, okay? Remember that this is equation 3. Okay, so now, let us do what? Add all these equations together, equation 4, 5, and 3. Now, 2y prime plus what? Minus 3y prime prime plus what? Y prime prime. We're going to have what? 2y prime. Take away what? 3y what? Prime prime plus what? Y prime prime prime. Which is equals. Now, 4a exponential 2x plus what? 8a exponential 2x is what? Is 12. So 12 take away 12a exponential 2x is 0. Again, 2b exponential x plus b exponential x is what? Is 3. B exponential x, take away 3 exponential x is gone. So our right hand side is what? Is 0. Now rearranging this, we're going to have y prime prime, take away what? 3 what? Y prime prime, okay, plus what? Y prime is equal 0. Now it simply means that when we solve this differential equation back, we're going to have this solution. And remember that this can also be written as what? D3y over what? Dx cubed. Take away 3 what? D2y over what? Dx squared plus what? 2 what? Dy dx equals what? 0. So is either you represent this in this form or what? In this form, they mean the same thing. So please, if you like this video, always like, comment, share, and do what? And subscribe. Thank you, and see you in the next video.